the amount of propaganda. I mean, if you go on Reddit, if you go on the Twitters, if you go on, dude, they're banning Russian football players. They're banning anything Russian everywhere. FIFA has taken Russia out of the game. It's like something is weird when the propaganda is this crazy. Like I said, I understand it's a tool, it's a warfare tool, but like Ukraine tweeted at Coca-Cola and Pepsi saying, don't drink Coca-Cola anymore because they're staying in Russia. Drink Pepsi because they left Russia. I mean, what? All the Apples, the McDonald's, everyone's getting out. And like the whole world, it's like, 98% of the people are like, okay, Russia bad, but like out of nowhere, like all of a sudden it was like it had to have been put in place. Like they had to have been ready for this sort of machine to operate. Like, dude, the Ghost of Kyiv, the airplane that shot down like 7 things. I saw a million articles on that. Fuck you, warship Russia thing. There's murals all over the world of that situation in Odessa. I saw this video of a father staying to fight while his kid and his wife got on the bus to leave. And it was like, it felt really weird, bro. Like, why are you right here recording this whole thing? And again, and then this Zelenskyy, the Ukrainian guy, dude, like, he's like this superhero. Everyone's painting him out to be like in a Marvel movie. And I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, Russia could be totally wrong. I'm not disagreeing it. Like, I don't like war, etc. But the amount of propaganda, dude, is like really trippy. And it's like making me kind of question, okay, what really is going on here? And, I don't know. What do you think about that? Because, I mean, that's all you've been seeing. Have you seen, besides a couple of those guys in the YouTube thing, that one guy, everyone has been pro, Ukraine. I mean, there's always two sides of the story, is there not? Like this guy can't be the most evil person in the world, Putin.
No, I don't think Putin's evil necessarily. Obviously, he's killing people, so that's pretty evil. But generally speaking, there's two sides. Like you said, it's two sides to the story. So I think it's important to understand what's going on. And I listened to a podcast the other day of this libertarian, and he pretty much was just breaking down everything we've done, what the U.S. has done to Russia since World War II, right? And probably I would say the U.S. has done probably worse to Russia than Russia has done to us. So I definitely understand that fact. But from speaking from the Ukrainian people's perspective, I agree with the propaganda because the propaganda helps them out spiritually, right? Like you need that. You need to see that they're doing good. They're doing this. Like the Ukrainian military saying they killed 10,000 Russians, whereas the Russians say only 500 have died. So it's like you need that to keep society going. So I understand why it's going on. Obviously, it's pretty clear that it's propaganda. I'm not sure about the. Are you saying that the ones with the guys on the island, is that also you saying that's propaganda as well? Or are you saying it's just being blown out of proportion?
Yeah, how big is blown up, dude? They're taking the Ghost of Kyiv, and they're talking about, okay, who's gonna play him as the actor in the next movie? And it's just like, what? Here's the crazy part, dude. I've always known about, the Russian troll farms, the Eastern European troll farms, like the India troll farms, where you can make someone they could comment from bots, like 1 million comments on a video and totally destroy somebody. But I watched a movie recently in Poland, a Polish film called The Hater, about a company like this that was doing it for politics, and they also went after a fitness influencer. And it really got me thinking, like, there's a chart, okay? 1% of people do what we're doing right now. They contribute. They put out content. They're like the heavy contributor people. 9% are the like commenters, the people that comment on Facebook posts, right? The people that will comment on the foreign strategies YouTube videos, but they're not putting out content like us, right? And then 90% of people are lurkers. They don't do nothing. Maybe they update their status, but they just look at everything. They're reading Reddit. They're watching YouTube videos. They never like a video. They never comment a video. That's most people, right? So who attracts the 1%? The 1% people are different. Like, what kind of weirdos are we, going on here right now talking about this? And, they tick differently, right? So their opinions probably aren't the majority of opinions or the normal opinions, quote unquote. But it makes it seem like, for example, like the transsexual stuff, that's like 0.05% of America, but it was one of the biggest deals in politics, right? It's similar like with this, like whoever creates content, the stuff they talk about, the commenters comment on it, and 90% of the lurkers, that's what their focus is, right? But that could be totally, skewed because of, these troll bot farms and these weird influencers that maybe are bought out or paid for. And I don't know, like, I'm trying to look at this from like a step back. I'm trying to zoom out and not get caught up in all the emotions and whatnot. And to me, it's just really weird, like what is kind of happening here.
So what's your position on I know you say you took a step back. So what's your position on why Putin's invading Ukraine?